What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new episode of Tony Approved. Favorite things about the show was her hair. Her wigs was so nice. In fact, the opening look, she had like ruby red on one side and rainbow on the other. And every time she turned, all of the colors just flew out. I was like, oh, she looks so good. And speaking of looking good, the barbs, oh my God, the barbs are fine as, they are like super fine, like really fine. Like I didn't even realize they was that fine. And they nice, y'all. Me and my homegirl was there together and I was dressed in pink and she was dressed in black. We didn't really intend on doing like colors that go with each other, but that's just kind of sort of what happened. And everybody thought that we intentionally did it. So they was complimenting us left and right. I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize y'all were actually nice. Now, I am a fan of Nicki's music, but I'm really a Beehive member. So I was really here for all of the Beyonce sets because she definitely gave us Feeling Myself. And she turned around and did her remix of Sweet Dreams, which was so classic because I actually got a chance to hear Sweet Dreams in an arena. Pink was definitely the color of the night because my favorite outfit and whole look outside of just the wigs was definitely her Barbie look that she did. It was really extra and right up my alley. And she had on this nice white diamond gown that was really glistening in the lights, like the looks was there. Nicki also stopped several times to give an uplifting speech to everyone in the crowd, which I can always appreciate an uplifting speech. But everything else when it came to the concert was just kind of subpar to me. It hurts my feelings to say that this was actually the very first concert I've ever left early. I mean, early, baby. For starters, the doors didn't open till 9 o'clock. I think I got there like 9:45. By the time I got there, Bia was already on stage. And I was trying to hurry to my seat because I did want to see her perform Whole Lot of Money. But by the time I got to my seats, she was performing Pissed Off.
Somebody just pissed me off. Somebody just pissed me off.
Did get a chance to see Tyga, got a chance to hear him shout out Jacksonville, so I was really loving that.
Yeah, you can get a taste. Hey, Jacksonville, you can get a taste. Hey.
But Nicki did not come on stage until like 10:50. And by 12:30, 12:45, she was still on stage. Like, normally this wouldn't be a problem, but we were all excited and celebrating the fact that we got a chance to go see Gag City on Pink Friday. That was like really, really great. However, that means the real adults in the crowd actually worked throughout the entire week and just allowed the concert to be our hoorah at the end of the week. So we were tired. And not to mention, my homegirl from Miami was there, and we was trying to go out that night afterwards, and it was like, hello, we got people waiting on us. We trying to get up out of here. And when it comes to the set list, Nicki definitely performed quite a few songs off her new album, but she was definitely flying through a lot of them, and I was just kind of like, I really wanted to hear that. The songs that I would see on TikTok that was going crazy from our concert I really wanted to hear was The Night Is Still Young, Moment for Life, Starships, and Everybody. And by the time she got to The Night Is Still Young, we still had like 8 other songs to go. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm tired. Danielle was ready to go after a while. We ended up leaving in the middle of Moment. We ended up leaving right before she performed Moment for Life. So we ended up like standing in the hallway, in the aisles, catching a whole glimpse of that, really trying to take it in because this was actually my second Nicki concert. The first concert I went to was the Pink Print in Miami. And when she performed Moment for Life, it was just amazing. It was an amazing experience. I really wanted to rehab that in Gag City Jacksonville, but she took so long to get there. I mean, by the time we was walking out the door, Starships was blazing, and she still had everybody after that. So it was like girl, all the songs I really wanted to see, you put towards the end and you were late, or you came out later in the evening, and it was just like, ugh, I really couldn't get into it like I wanted to. And not only did she show up at like 10:50, but she also stopped the show in the middle of the show, complaining about a fan not being on the way she wanted it to. And you know, it's it's an artist prerogative to be able to, you know, I guess get people together if it's not right, because I see quite a few people doing it. But however, Nicki like really made us wait until they fixed the fan. I mean, like really made us wait to the point that the Barbs was yelling, "Turn it off, turn it off," and I'm like, oh my gosh, can we please go on? And the transitions, oh my God, the transitions were boring. Like, oh my God, were they boring. And I got where she was kind of trying to go with the transitions, because she would play songs that she wasn't performing, but songs that you know her fan base really likes, like Ganja Burn. But it was nothing really like to draw us in. So it's like the energy of the show was going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is like no shade to Nicki at all. This is just an experience that I have. And it really made me kind of compare her to other experiences and artists that I've experienced. Like Beyonce, for an example, when I saw her last year in Tampa, Beyonce was on stage by 8:45, and the show was done with enough time for us to get out the arena and get in our cars before we got rain and poured on. And I think the rain started pouring down at 11:30. And this isn't the first concert I went to that's kind of been that long and late. J. Cole did the same thing when I saw him a couple of years ago. But not to give him a pass, but it was like his second show, and everybody knows that when tours start, sometimes the first few shows are still kind of getting stuff together and it's not really great. And he was very apologetic throughout the entire show, apologizing, saying he didn't mind paying the overages. Nicki just showed up and performed. But when it's all said and done, still glad I went and got the experience. Yeah.
Jacksonville, won't you save me? Jacksonville, won't you save me? It's time.